honestly. Patch? Screw that run. Garbage. Patch? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? From all of us at Supergiant Games, thank you for playing Hades 2, our post-launch patch 1, with various improvements including enhancements to the true ending, is now available to play in preview form as we finalize it. Patch 1 preview is available on Steam. Follow this link for instructions on how to opt in, as well as the current patch notes and other details. Once patch 1 is complete, it will be an automatic download wherever Hades 2 is available. Please discuss patch 1 preview only in Hades 2 patch blah 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 blah. Enhancements to the true ending, you say? I wonder what they considered. I mean, there's no doubt that there were many complaints about it. Can't deny that. I don't know. I'm actually kind of shocked. I kind of assumed that it's hard. It's hard to fix an ending, right? It's pretty practically impossible, even, you might say, but they might try. They might try. I mean, again, I've come to terms with the ending, and I'm not like upset about the ending. I'm mostly satisfied with the story of the game, but I do feel like they could have done things better. But let's take a look. In addition to various bug fixes and some balance changes, this patch contains true ending enhancements, added new events in the lead up to the true ending and some after. As part of this, increased the number of underworld clears required and added to and revised parts of the main true ending scenes before the end credits. God, it almost makes me want to cry. The vast majority of changes are to underworld route. The surface route is mostly unchanged. They listened, chat. They listened. You know? And I know it sucks because you can't experience again for the first time. You know, for a lot of players. But they did listen, at least, right? Returning to a real possibility. Added Cauldron Incantation lets you return to an earlier point in the story in case you wish to re-experience key events, such as the true ending. Oh! Is this going to be a permanent thing or just for the preview, I wonder? Faded prophecy adjustments. A number of character-related prophecies, including the one connected to the story epilogue, should unfold faster than before. Crossroads renewal. Many decorative items have reduced costs and kudos compared to before. Any excess kudos you have already spent will be refunded. Full set of changes is as follows. Smoldering with Cersei now also applies Scorch from the bonus cast. Oh. Did it not? Oh. I feel like, I guess I hadn't ever tried it now that I think about it. Whoopsie. Dink's like, I've been using this the whole time. Anvil Ring, increased damage for common. Controlled Burn, increased bonus from Palms of Power. Yo, Controlled Burn is slept on. Honestly, S tier boon already, and if they're gonna buff that bad boy... Ares, increased plasma pickup range. They're listening, chat. Sword Ring, increased damage. Carnal Pleasure, increased effectiveness. Success rate now also affects Nurture of Hera. Oh, that must be the godsent for, what is it? Night Bloom? Something like that. Shadow Pounce, increased effectiveness. Wow. I actually do like Shadow Pounce, but it's kind of niche. There's not a lot of times where you'd want to use it, right? Gygaros Sash no longer staggers foes when this deals direct damage. Okay, slight nerf there, right? But I think that's okay. Increased effectiveness of life tax. Restorative effect is no longer reduced by Vow of Scars. Oh, shit. That's kind of a big deal. For high fear, at least, right? Last Gasp, increased effectiveness. Yeah, it's hard to ever want to take it. Howling, so improved aiming of the projectile. Fight, increased effectiveness. Okay. Probably still not going to take it anyway. Elephant Rockets from Shiva, you increase the damage. And Chakra Collider for Shiva also increase the damage. I think I remember Elephant Rockets is like Rocket Bomb, if I remember right. So that could be fun. Chakra Collider. I'll have to remember what that one is. It's another special related one, if I remember right. Jewel Palm, you no longer keep the bonus blessing if you are not at the Fate's whim. Fix an issue causing this to never grant Last Gasp. I was gonna say, I assumed they just removed it from the pool of possibilities if you don't have Death Defiances on. That was my assumption. Oh, because that's gonna suck to get if you don't have it on, right? Oh, so that's a mild nerf to it. Also, this is more than fair. So if you put on a God Keepsake after having used this, you lose the Hades Spoon. That's fair. That's honestly fair, I think. Yeah, you weren't supposed to really keep it anyway, I would imagine, then. Yarn of Ariadne now also raises the chance of finding duo boons, as in the original game. Wait, did it not? Yo, Dink's been getting scammed left and right here, apparently. Miss Vale now restores magic that is lost for any reason. Yo, that's a buff. Possessed Array. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Unrivaled Prometheus. Adjusted hitboxes of certain Heracles attacks in this encounter. Slightly reduced hitbox of flame attacks to better match the visuals. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Though it doesn't say the unrivaled version. That's the one I'm mostly thinking of. Phantom of the Field's reduced effectiveness of Life Drain effect. Remove this effect from some attacks. Oh, good, because that shit sucked. Added a preview icon for location exits leading to an infernal contract after the true ending. So, wait, what are they trying to say with that? They'll tell you if Zag's there or not in the shop? Or are they saying that when you leave Elysium, you actually get doors? Nemesis no longer can show up more than once a night while battling through the underworld. So she straight up won't appear more than once. At all. Okay. That's actually a nerf to speedruns a little bit. Cersei appears slightly more often. Minor fixes and added primordial chaos theme to the music maker. It's an integration of monstrosity. You're no longer required to cast this as soon as you can afford to. Greatest gift of Gaia. Reduced requirements for this to be revealed. Fatalist amount of prophecy. Increased priority of key events. Key events. Now revealed sooner, more reliably. Fixed an issue. Reduced requirements to fulfill this. Added artwork to some true ending scenes before the credits. Added animations for certain characters in some true ending scenes. Added portrait variant for Hecate. Added blinking animation to Melonway's hesitant portrait. Added death animation for the Yargonaut. Various improvements. Added new events with Kronos, Zagreus, Hecate, and Hades on the path to the true ending. Added new events for Kronos, Zagreus, Hecate, Skelemius, and Hades, and Persephone after the true ending. Added more contextual voice lines for Mel and Hecate in certain situations. Adjusted several events after the true ending in light of other changes. Skill now reveals her sensational hit, bewitching eyes sooner than before. Icarus can now be persuaded to return the crossroads sooner than before. Arms' singing in the crossroads no longer cuts off abruptly at a certain distance. Stated sound effect. Fix some keepsake equipped sounds playing late. Danger pulse. Oh, new setting? Danger pulse. New. You can now toggle off the persistent flashing at critical life levels. An FPS limit now. Okay. Improved compatibility. Inventory details for Gygaros and entropy appear sooner. Some bug fixes here could be big for us. Feedback when keepsakes from Athena and Selene cannot be used in a certain situation. Okay, let me see. Fixed Argent Skull Hell, not firing reliably while Mel is backed against a wall. Oh. Fixed Medea text erroneously stating its passive bonus also applied to the Omega Special. Okay. I got slightly nervous just reading about aspect of Medea for a moment there, but okay, yeah. Medea? Still fine, baby. Still fine. Fixed cases where you could claim rewards while using the effect of Timepiece with Kronos. Oh, you could do it both? Oh, damn. Fixed calling card, unexpectedly refreshing all uses for the night after ranking up. No! The cherished heirloom tech. No! Fixed back burner not applying its bonus when using certain moves. Oh. We actually had a problem with this recently for... I'm going to say it was the Omega Special with the Nergal. Just could not backstab, sadly. Steady growth, resetting its countdown after being rarefied. Raptor Ring, dragging foes after they are slain. Seismic Serve, not always working as expected on boons of Hephaestus. I wonder... I figured they would have fixed the text for that. Or maybe do they mean it's going to actually be 1 second? Do you think after this fix? Fixed cases where you could unexpectedly gain Unseen Ire twice. Fixed corrosion on sight not affecting lubbers. Numbness not properly applying its effect. Mirrored Thrasher disabling your attacks in certain cases.
Death to Kronos.
Fixed interaction between Inverted Blaze and Dividing Blaze. Fixed high cost boons of Hermes. Found in shops not always having improved rarity. Wait, they did it? Dink got scammed again. Fixed projectiles from Charybdis not splitting as expected after striking certain... No! The safe spot is gone, chat. Fixed cases in which the jetty could get stuck while resurfacing. Fixed several cases where a Mel could end up out of bounds in a location. Fix Rocky occasionally swooping into peck at already defeated guardians. Fix an issue where slowdown effect could persist unexpectedly after Gale blocks an attack. Visual issues with Demeter's freeze interacting with other visual effects. Fix visual issues with Infernal Troves. Incorrect text now appearing on the victory screen. Fix incorrect gold preview when Nemesis wants to trade for quick buck. Fix cases where music could stop playing unexpectedly. Fix cases where the past deeds screen would not show the foe that put an end to your night. Fix cases where Odysseus and Dora could appear too close together. Fix certain visual effects persisting during the Mel's Return to Shadow escapes. Fix a visual issue where text formatting would not reset. Fix play screen showing locations across despite just having left for the night. Wow. Wow. What's the TLDR here, we think? Well, there's a bunch of ending stuff that I don't know exactly what's going on with it. And after that, it's 95% buffs and bug fixes, right? Okay. So now we gotta do it, chat. We gotta go back. It's the only way. Change the stream title. We do have an incantation, chat. It's working!
Something of dreams and time.
It's working! Reminisce at the Fountain of the Dead. What the hell is that? To return to an earlier point in your journey, if you wish. Time marches ever forward.
Got everything. If time flows freely forth, then I would see a prior point, a possibility.
Yes.
The past reveals itself.
That's the Fountain of Death? Was this always planned? You think? Then? That's kind of crazy if so. They say the word possibilities less now.
There are no second chances in this world. The Titan Kronos once intoned that there is no undoing past mistakes, mere fleeting possibilities, lost to time.
Possibilities that could have been.
Myths Retold. Thank you for playing Haystone. Congratulations on your victory. Here you may choose to turn back time to an earlier possible point in the story in which Mel has fought, but not yet vanquished Kronos and Typhon. Thus shall her tale be retold. Okay, this lets you re-experience key events in the story or experience rare events you may have missed without resetting the rest of your progress. That was the main thing I was a little concerned about there. Most of your progress will be preserved. Any Z-Sand and V-Lens you have will be restored after the end credits. Just about everything else you have already unlocked will remain unlocked. If you have not yet fulfilled the fated list of minor prophecy, help us. Bear in mind it can only be fulfilled after the end credits. Only key events in the story will be reset if you proceed. Proceed? Oh, okay. They wanted to make sure you don't accidentally rush it. All right, do it. I have a backup save.
I shall return.
Few tales are told of Hades, especially whilst he is bound in chains in Tartarus, a prisoner of time, no longer ruler of the underworld. His soul's salvation.
Wait, are they gonna drop you in the first
is
run?
The fierce princess
They might.
Of the dead. She has at last confronted both of her great foes, scheming Kronos, the Titan of Time, and colossal Typhon, the father of all monsters. Confronted, but not vanquished either one. Yet.
This is new, right?
Head hurts. Death to Kronos.
This was probably a lot of work when you think about it. To add this in. At first, I thought they were going to drop you in on the first run. There's just like this game. Oh, he's back! He's back, chat! Because this game is a mess of a spider web. I mean, the first game, too.
A moment.
In terms of dialogue and
Our
everything.
shades.
Yeah, this is a lot of work for not a small amount in the community, but it's kind of interesting, right? Because it's not content. They're trying to fix what are probably a lot of hardcore players' opinions of one specific aspect of the game. This is like a 95 rated game, right? And this is a lot of work, you know, compared to just giving us more content instead or something like that. I'm proud of them is what I'm trying to say. Check the Ares cast damage. Is that the one that got buffed? 100. Why do I feel like that's even lower? Let me see. Do I still have the keepsakes?
These
I still have the keepsakes?
Have I had them all this time?
Mel, you are all right, hon? That's funny, huh?
Excellent.